Did they come visit and show the grandkids?
Older sister?
Yeah.
They don't have kids yet, they're trying. But thanks to you.
Sizin konuyu gösteriyor.
Okay, in front of this student. They don't even marry. But they're all, he's 36 and she's 31. I think there should only be one of these per student, so we don't each need one.
She said that, yes, of course, she said that also both students can, read it and so on.
Yeah.
Read it here. And great that they going to go.
Yeah, they recorded, but we, yeah.
So we will try, I mean, that they can check after everything, if they have any questions according to the. Okay. I'm gonna make
I think they replaced vocabulary score for creativity. Oh no, it's the normal vocabulary. Maybe like the creativity score, they use like idioms or something like that.
It says, so creativity, 9 or 10 answers are detailed, interesting, competently delivered, engages the listener. 8 to 7 good detailed answers, confident but slightly reserved. Interesting. 6 to 5 simple answers with little details, some nervousness. Why are we grading them on their nervousness?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't this, it's not fair. Yeah, it's supposed to be fluency score. If you like make a lot of pauses, you get lower fluency score.
And 4 or below, lack of confidence. Why?
I'm always.
It's just like, here you are, like the system, like I always said that, why, is it bad to be not confident? Like, so normal.
I have a lot of students who are quite sure about themselves, but the knowledge of English.
Well, even I like to consider, okay, as a native speaker. So as a native speaker, you have people who are not confident, right? You shouldn't get graded on that. But as a native speaker, yeah, you're not going to make lots of pauses. So okay, I can understand being graded on that. But
Basically, you're judged on your behavior to handle psychologically this kind of situations.
I'm going to give everyone a 10 in creativity and engagement. You have this, right, Atina?
Oh, yeah, I have it like, in the chat.
That's why I opened it in creativity.
I mean, I can, about the whole, how much detail do they give? I can understand that. I can grade them according to that.
The light is interesting, but the confidence.
I also, when I'm grading IELTS, I don't know how to, no, I know, pronunciation is hard for me to grade on IELTS. But I think once you don't say the sentence, you're fine.
So thing.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
I understand when the pronunciation can't help you to understand. That's not. But
Basically, what I understand is like fluency, coherence, like this first three criteria is kind of more or less objective, but the fourth one is like your inner.
Yes.
state.
how do you think?
Yes.
Do you like this?
Yeah. It's like, I don't like you. You're getting 0.
You didn't smile.
here at 11:15.
Your button B.
I was being sarcastic. We got here at 9:15, but it's 10:45 and we have
Okay,
another
you're
time. Sarcastic.
I got it in the room.
Yeah.
You get it.
Every time when I ask when I give homework, I just feeling, I have a little feeling that I'm so glad that I'm a teacher. I don't have to do everything, all these things, all this stuff.
Sometimes I have dreams that I have plans.
Okay,
It makes me nervous.
Yeah, I still have dreams. I'm in university, can't find my classroom, I'm naked.
naked.
But I never had dreams about high school, only university.
School, college, university, everything.
Tina, do you work on Sunday?
I do, unfortunately. It's like probably one or two classes. The ones that were postponed. What about you?
No, I usually don't, but this Sunday, Kaze ELT is having a meeting. Kaze ELT is the Teachers Association, which we go to the conference to in Ontario. Yeah.
So like, are there many people who sign up already?
Well, it's not through us, it's all, they're just having it at Helix, so I don't know, but I'm not sure how many Astronaut members there are. We're not members. But I think they said 15 to 20 people there extra.
I have speaking about
You do it with the friend?
yeah, Diana, she's like a copywriter in an English-speaking media.
And where do you guys usually have yours?
This the place that I was talking about, Opera.
Yeah, yes.
Half library, half shop, bookstore.
Where is it?
It's on Run Avenue 34A. It's kind of close to, I'd say, it's not far from the Botanical Garden. It's like a 5-minute walk.
Все, вы приходите, без вопросов? По одному, одна такой, пожалуйста, одна ожидать. Все, дальше.
What is your name?
Вот, они стоят такие, все, дайте.
My name is Christina. This is Sandalash. So we are going to collaborate.
What's your code?
Yes. Code number.
Is 800.
15?
So basically, you know that there are going to be two questions, right? So first question, you speak for about like 30 seconds. Yeah, and the second question, you should speak longer, okay? So overall, it will be just 2 minutes.
You can pick your question.
Yeah, you can choose any question you'd like.
So you could try anytime. Yes, of course. Should I start?
When she start?
I think it's 2 to 1. And question number 1. Do you have any pets? If not, would you like to have one? When I was young, my dad has a dog. It's Giant Schnauzer, and he's called Fred. But now I want to have pets, but in the future I want to have a dog, Giant Schnauzer, or in the future. Next question is, what if there were no rules in society? What would happen? We need to have rules because all people need to know law or skills to have Earth in the good things like energy. And if we don't have roots, our Earth can have a big disaster. We can have wars or something bad. And sponsors don't do the work, it's bad. And countries have a lot of vaccines to other people for our planet, with animals, with plants, and so on. We can have a disaster. A lot of people can throw no only to the other perhaps, for example, and our Earth can have vaccines.
Great, thank you. Thank you very much.
I think you do that.
I agree too.
You can give us here, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
If you don't mind, maybe you can just have a small talk with them.
We're not supposed to communicate with them. Like, we're not supposed to. Can you wait just 1 minute? 1 minute. We're supposed to only say like love name, I am just. Hello, you want to answer 2 questions, you have 2 minutes, 30%, 70%, you may be taken.
Okay, so we just abruptly start.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because we only have limited time.
Yeah, all right, let's do that. Like, I was just explaining.
Yeah, that's it.
So, okay.
That will be
So she surely was 815 years old.
And she made the first part of the procedure, second, and another.
I don't really care about time, to be honest, as long as I finish
You
it.
want to know.
No, it's-
Timing was great.
So, Carmen, just a minute, we need to do all the.
I'm sorry. Okay, I guess the same thing.
Last year, Dina, I was the hard scorer, just like you're.
Yeah.
I can teach you.
I do.
Come in! Oh. Will you say hi? No, no, no.
Hi, what is your number?
818.
818. All right, so, you know, you have 2 questions. First question, you should answer about 30 seconds. And second question is like a little longer, 1 minute, 1 minute, 30 seconds, something like that, okay? So take any ticket you want.
Question 1, how would you describe yourself? I can describe myself like a supportive person. I'm a good person. I love animals. Especially, I could keep being calm in different hard situations, and that's why I can help people in every situation. Yeah. Question 2. How would life be different if there was no internet? I think it would be very hard because without internet, nowadays people can't live, and it's very hard just sit and do some activities without your phone or gadgets. So I think life would be very different. People, some people would be stressed, and if you do some, if you work from home, it's very hard for you to just live.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. You may go. I'll take the question. Thanks. Good luck.
So we need to sign. And
Just 1 minute.
she said 800.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sure that I just confused, like, what is it?
Because that was the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one, I mean,
So you should sign it. You have the answer. So you started waiting. So we should wait.
I'm jury number 3.
You're doing number two. So are you next?
just a minute, just a minute.
It's just like, I'm not sure if I can judge their speech impediments. I like this girl, like, okay, generous. I'm not sure, but it should be, you will ask everything.
And you can sign.
You can sign history.
How I want to do it today.
You can take none.
Come in.
Okay. What is your KV number? 827. All right, so you have two questions, you know that, right? First question you should answer for like about 36 seconds, and the second question should be like, the second answer should be longer, okay? So choose any question you like.
Do you prefer reading books or watching movies? I prefer watching movies because when I'm reading books, I can't really process what I'm reading about and the information that's given to me. And while people, when they're watching something, they can memorize more when they see it with their eyes and hear it. So I think watching movies is much better for me, but that's just my preference. Question 2, if you could live underwater or in space, which would you choose and what adventures would you have? I would probably live underwater because if I live in space, it's just so crazy to think about, and it would be so crazy because we don't even know what's out there in space. Maybe there could be some, I don't know, creatures that are scary or maybe like human. Well, underwater we know more things like fishes. I love fishes. I think they look really cute. And I think it would just be really pretty, and maybe we could even use our phones underwater because we have internet. And some adventures I would have, I would probably try to become friends with dolphins. I think dolphins are really cute.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. You can
Well done.
Thank you.
Who has the paper? Just a minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
I should pass.
You start.
I did 127. I think maybe I should always start. Yes, we do, because you're tiny and like, I thought that you were going to do that. Yeah, so I will be always the second jury, like, in case you're.
I'm the third.
10.
I didn't know that I should do that. I was waiting. When they will pass me?
Such good.
Last year, I could tell some students had studied in the States, like that's unfair.
Come in.
Privilege.
You can answer.
Can we play on? Yeah.
So, what is your birthday number?
18.
18. 802. 802. So we'll ask two questions. First question should be, like, your answer to the first question should be a little shorter. The second answer should be a little longer. Okay? Overall, it's 2 minutes. So choose any question.
Question 1, can you describe your family? My family is me and people of 5. My father is deceased. I have mom, my older sister, my brother, and me. I'm the youngest. My brother is single, and my sister is eldest.
How does social media influence the way teenagers think and behave? I think since teenagers are interested in social media, they take inspirations from people that they see as role models. For example, there are people who are
Can you stop this?
Okay.
Sorry, like, we're going to make you answer again, because we're a little bit distracted. Wait.
You can continue, sorry.
You can start from the second question.
Teenagers, the role models are usually famous people from the social media. For example, TikTok, there are usually influencers and teenage girls seem to take ideas from them, and the more ideas they take, will they will learn from them and they will go like them, or for example, teenage boys, they also take influence from people who do gym things. And yes, I think teenagers get their influence from people that they think are crazy, want to be like the person they see on the behind the screen, but and they also get really influenced.
Great, thank you very much. You can put the question here. Yeah, and you may. Thank you. One minute, 1 minute.
You understand it from the second.
Oh, it's okay, just speak a bit.
Sorry, I heard.
I agree with you. It's bad thing, I mean, because it confuses the
It's
students.
unfair.
Yeah. I don't, maybe I don't know.
You're right. That was a good question. So, what is your candidate number? 801. Okay. So you know that there are two questions. The answer to the first question should be a little shorter. The second answer should be a little longer. Overall, you have 2 minutes. Okay. So you can choose any ticket. You read the question and then start.
How many letters an spider has? Spider has 6 legs. How is friendship different from family relationships? Friendships are built on trust and support, while family relationships are built from love and respect. Friends can help you in the different situations, and family members can support you with love at any moment.
You still have time.
Friendships, most of the friendships are start from school or kindergarten, while family relationships start when you are born. You can have as many friends as you want, but family is, you can lose friends but family is consistent. Because your family members will always be there.
Yeah, good. Thank you very much. I'll take your question. Thank you. Goodbye.
If you can leave the door open, but tell the other student to wait, okay?
Come in. Come in.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
So what is your number?
806.
806. Okay, so you know there are two questions. Your answer to the first question should be a little shorter, the second a little longer, so you have 2 minutes overall. So you can choose any ticket to write.
One, only one.
One.
02.
Question 1. Where do you live and what do you like about
Make sure you stand there because you're being recorded.
Thank you.
I live on the street Koshkar 40. And what I like about my neighborhood, also it's pretty old. It's expanding and growing every day. There's more and more different stores and magazines that open around it. Question 2. What if you woke up one day and everyone in the world spoke the same language? That sounds like a story about the Tower of Babel. That would be pretty neat and cool. And I wouldn't that all my experience with other languages would be worthless. And I don't play that.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's it.
Quite difficult question.
Yeah. He's very relaxed. Chill guy, who's like me, you know.
Come in. Come in, guys. Okay.
So,
There.
come in, please.
Yes. Come
You're the next student.
in. Come here. So, hello.
What is your number?
Like phone number or
No. Just number, like
892?
819. You sure it's 19, not 19?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so, you know, there are two questions. Your answer to the first question should be a little shorter, the second a little longer. So overall, you will speak for about 2 minutes, so you can choose any question you want. Yeah. Okay, so read the question out loud and answer.
Do you prefer to spend time alone or with friends? I prefer to spend time alone because it's a lot quieter and I am left with my own thoughts, which I like, which I like to. Also, I don't have to speak that much with people, so and I'm pretty anxious. And second question, is it fair to punish someone for a mistake they made as a child? It depends. If they made it as a preschool child, their mind was still developing, so it's not. So it's not because they could be a completely different person. But if they made it as a teenager, like 16, 17 years old, it is fair because their mind is almost fully developed, and and their personalities will stay the same for like the whole life.
Great, thank you. I'll take the question. Okay, you may go. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Coming, guys. Come in. Guys.
What is your number?
My number is, sorry, I forgot, 8,007.
Okay. 800.
Oh, 800.
Okay. So, two questions. Overall, you have 2 minutes. Like the second answer should be a little longer than the first one. Okay. Choose any question. Can you pass that? Sorry.
The open one.
The open one. Can you pass it to me? Yeah. You can choose any other one. It's not yours.
Read all. What's your favorite hobby and how often do you do it? Take it one by one. And the second question states, would you rather travel back in time or into the future? Why? Okay. So, can I have some time for thinking?
No. Speak up. Louder.
What is your favorite hobby and how often do you do it? So actually I have a wide range of hobbies and I really enjoy all of them. And what I find from this, I get engaged in which you can do whether it's fear or everything. So to be honest, I don't have that many hobbies, but one of my most loved and most favorite hobbies is reading. I always love reading. I find it very interesting and captivating because I can barely feel myself as if I'm the character of the book, and I can imagine the whole world and imagine how the characters enhance my mood by reading. So I find reading very interesting and it's very lovely. I cannot do it often because of the academic which the academic pressure that we have at our school. So since we don't have that much free time to read, I cannot do it like every day, but I try to read for 1 hour a day at least. And can I answer this question? Would you rather travel back in time or into the future? So if only I had a chance to travel back in time, then I would definitely go for traveling back into the past. So the reason why, because I can, if there were some activities or mistakes that I had made in the past, then I could travel back in time and just not regret about doing them. So I mean, like, if I could see some of my relatives or parents or just some group friends who are not in the area because of my past.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you. And last.
Thank you.
Can you call another one?
Can you wait just a minute, like, otherwise I won't.
Yeah.
Just
You can go.
if I don't do it now, then I have to do it while the other one is speaking, and
She was like, her first answer was too long.
I know, but
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't talk right away, huh? It's too long. Doesn't.
So what is your number? 800?
8,000.
808, right? So make sure that you speak louder because you're being recorded, okay? So you will have 2 questions. The answer to the first question should be shorter. It should be like 30 seconds. And then you can answer a little bit like longer to the second question. Sorry. Choose any question you want. No, one. You can start. Speak louder, okay? You can read the question and then answer. Read out loud.
me and my friends go out to travel around the river. We were eating in cabinets. Sandwiches every morning. But just makes someone a hero. I think everyone could be a hero because it doesn't matter how you live or what's your strength, because it only matters what's your heart. If your heart is clear and you do many good things, then you may count yourself as a hero. Heroes often just help people without doing anything bad. Yet, heroes are just people with good qualities.
Great, thank you. Thank you very much. I will take your question. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay.
Okay. So your number,
Wait, this one is.
okay. So 2 questions on each paper. You should, overall 2 minutes. The first answer, like the question to the first, the answer to the first question should be a little shorter than the second. Okay. So,
Do you have any siblings? I have 2 little brothers, and we are really close, I can say, because we can trust each other, and I'm like a second mother to them. And I remember really clearly always spending time together with them at our backyard during summers. We would just play hide and seek, tag, or whatever game they would like. So I think we are really close and have really warming relationship. If you saw someone cheating on an exam, would you? I think I would not report them because I have this mindset set in my mind that I can just pretend that I didn't see it, because if I snitch, let's say let's call it like that, I would feel really embarrassed because I know how it feels when you get exposed in front of the whole classroom, and I just don't want to put anyone through this. So yeah, and I think that cheating is sometimes the only exit from a vulnerable situation. For example, you didn't prepare, so the only option left for you is just to cheat. So I guess I will report.
how did, I just, you should ask.
Great. Yeah.
What? You want to?
I want to give her 0 for her answer about cheating. To be objective, right, about English only.
It's like, the most popular thing you are choosing to write down.
Yeah, I know that that's a common answer, but I just don't think. Just a minute.
The article. Did I sign? Can you see?
You did, yeah.
I think like it's because we have like the Soviet past, like informing on someone is considered to be like below the
Yeah.
certain moral level.
You You can call when ready.
Next. No, here, please, sit here. You can close.
Also one, keep closer, little closer.
So what is your number? 813, or 13?
13.
13.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. All right, so you have 2 minutes. Should we still continue? Yes. So you have 2 minutes to speak. The answer to the first question should be a little shorter than the second one. Okay? So choose one paper. One. We start. Read the question out loud and then answer. You should speak up, just like you got this instruction.
What is your favorite place to go?
What's your
Favorite place at home.
My favorite place to go is my bedroom, is my room, because I have computer here, my books, and I have my desk where I have everything I need. So also I like to lie at my bed, so it's my favorite place. Besides, I love to sleep, and I have a curtain here that I can close, so that my bedroom will be darker. Can I answer the second question? Why is it important to study history? I think we need to study history because we need to know, the history of our ancestors, what they do to analyze their actions. Like, for example, we had a war, and we need to analyze this war to make sure that we won't make it happen again. Um, but I think that we also need to study history because it's very interesting, and especially in the 6th grade, because we learned a lot of wars, and so on. But also, I think we need to learn history. We need to learn action. We don't need to learn dates because teachers forces us to learn dates, and I don't like it. Science is very boring, and I just don't have motivation to learn history.
Good, thank you very much. I think your question. Little? Yeah, good. Thank you. No, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Did you notice the other girl like trying to?
1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute.
I'm trying to look at the worksheet.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
How many are there?
For one person's part. Yeah, good. Yeah. Please could you comment? So your number? 800?
23 or
For sure.
I don't know.
You can ask, like, is there anyone I can? Be quick, fast. Я думаю, что там уже должно быть 37.
Да.
Like, I hope she said 13. So.
She did say, that's what she said, but
I wrote 14.
Yeah.
13, okay.
So,
Another person.
yeah, we can
Что есть? Один. Пошли? Все есть. Я извиняюсь, я справа должна быть по идее ходить. 600 or 800
Okay, so you have 2 minutes to speak. Your answer to the first question should be a little shorter than to the second. Okay? So choose one piece of paper.
spending time indoors or outdoors?
Just a minute. Sorry for that. Okay, can you read the question again?
Do you prefer spending time indoors or outdoors? What is more hard or being lovely?
So answer to the first question.
I have time to.
No.
Okay. Do you prefer spending time indoors or outdoors? I think I prefer spending time indoors because I like reading books, I like watching films, I like spending time with my family, friends, sisters, and it's important to me to be in a comfortable place for me. It is more important, working hard or being lucky? Explain your answer. I think that working hard is more important because no matter how lucky you are, you have to work hard to achieve something because just being lucky is not enough to achieve your goals.
Continue, you still have time.
Okay. And I think that being lucky is important too because being lucky is not just when everything is.
You can finish there, good enough. Good job. Thank you very much. I will take your question.
Here we go.
Thank you. Goodbye. All right.
I always forget to bring my phone. Like from Harry Potter, very zero.
Oh my God. So much is dependent on luck, whether or not you have this sound coming.
I'm for someone. I'm ready for that.
Good. So your number.
It's
Wait.
yes. I'm sorry, can you repeat? It's great.
Code.
Your code.
This
One,
one.
809.
809. Okay, so you have overall 2 minutes to speak. Your answer to the first question should be a little shorter than to the second. Okay, so you can choose one piece of paper. Read the question out loud and then answer immediately.
Question one, what's your favorite food and why? My favorite food is ordinary fast food. I like the taste, I like the quality, and I like the
Continue.
second question. Why do people believe in competency theories? People like to believe because they know what is seen and they are scared of it, and because of that, they believe it.
Continue, you can speak until the time is over.
Ordinary people are scared of what they don't know or they don't see, and they have a lot of theories, for example, like the pyramid or something like that. Because they don't know who built it, how it built it, and why it built it. They can make only theories about it.
Good. Very nice. Thank you. I'll take your question. Thank you. That's it. Goodbye.
Try to cover. I don't remember.
1 minute. 1 minute.
They want to see the results.
Yeah, like I try not to accept them like in advance. Really? Close the door. So what is your number?
My number is 824.
824. Okay, so you have overall 2 minutes to speak for the timer. So your answer to the first question should be a little shorter than to the second. Okay, but choose one piece of paper. Read the question out loud and then answer. You should speak louder. Okay?
Any questions? Can you describe your morning routine before school? Usually I would wake up at 7 o'clock. Then I make my bed. Then I have a breakfast at school. After breakfast, I'm preparing for the lessons. Then I have my lessons are started in 8:30.
Okay, continue.
Question. If you found a lost phone on the street, would you try to return it or keep it quiet? First of all, if I found a wallet, I would like to see if there are ID card or something about the people who lost it. And if it is present, I would call this person or take this wallet to the lost things center. Or if there are no anything about this person, I don't know, maybe I would perhaps. If it's phone, if I found a phone, perhaps the people who lost it would call this phone and try to find some.
Good job. Good luck.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Come here, come here. Your number. Okay. 822. Okay, so overall you have 2 minutes to speak. Your answer to the first question should be a little shorter than to the second. Okay, so choose any question from there. One piece of paper. Two. All right, so read the question out loud and then answer. You can prepare. You just have to read and answer. Speak louder, okay?
Read the questions.
Yeah.
You should read it now.
Yeah, please.
On my weekends, I usually go out with friends when I sit home. I was going to work, I go farm, play video games. Video games are online because I spend time with friends. Also, I spend time with my family. I go on some attractions like some attractions like being with the family or in the park, maybe also in the mall. I go there in mall in shops like Market, maybe also some fashion shops. With friends, I go to also to mall, but there's a preference like playing games.
Continue, next question. Read read it out loud. You must hear the question.
Should rich people be required to have the work? Why or why not? Rich people they can help the poor people, the poor, but they don't have to do it because it's their rights. They can spend the money they got as they think how it should be spent. Also, the poor must not beg for it or try to get a physical activity from the rich people because it isn't allowed by the law. Very
Okay, time is up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Few seconds.
Good, I'm ready.
So please sit down. So what is your number?
825.
So overall, you have 2 minutes to speak. The first, your first answer should be a little shorter than the second answer. Okay, so choose any piece of paper. Only one. Okay, so read the question out loud and then answer immediately.
What is one thing you are really good at? I have to say that I'm really good at English, I think. If you could switch places with your best friend for a day, what would you do? Honestly, I don't know what I would do since I'd be just in his house and be confused and alarm his family or something.
Continue, you still have time. You have to speak.
But I think I could just look around and see what he has, what his house looks like, what his family looks like. I've never met them, never seen anything.
Okay, thank you.
I'll take your questions.
Okay, let's go.
Можете говорить. Не можете идти. Bye.
Thank you. You can close the, just 1 minute.
1 minute,
Can
wait.
you close the door?
It's hard to grade in this, but he didn't
Yes,
say
of course, I couldn't, but what should I do? Swipe, not much.
So a really weird score.
Yeah, I guess.
Say more.
Mm-hmm.
They're so inquisitive, they just look, and I try to hide.
Yep.
Ready?
Just look at it.
I have such.
Okay.
Hello. So what is your number?
812.
So overall, you have 2 minutes to speak. Your answer to the first question should be a little shorter than the second one, but in general, you should try to speak more. Okay? So choose one piece of paper. So read the question out loud and then start answering immediately. Speak louder.
Question one, describe the children who taken or place you would like to visit. Place I would love to visit is my hometown. It's just a town. All my relatives are there, so I really enjoy spending time there.
I visit Japan every summer. And I spend time doing virtual mapping, sometimes just going out with my cousins or spending with my grandfathers, grandparents. Uh, if, even if Jakarta not so beautiful and there's not so much place to go to hang out, I really enjoy and love it.
Next question.
Question two, if you're supposing with internet access all day, how would you adapt and continue learning? Actually, I think if my school having more internet, I think will change much because we have teachers who they explain us and we can do all the tasks without internet. So maybe it will be hard for me to connect with my parents or with my friends and look at the schedule, but it will be okay for me. I would adapt to it. Maybe sometimes we need internet for our lessons, but mostly I can use it.
Okay, you may go.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Please wait.
Ah.
The previous girl.
Yeah.
The one before the last one. Who was it? I would like to go. Very tired.
Not
I'm ready.
It's committed. So sit down here. Make sure you close the door. Okay, close the door, please. Your number
800.
860 or 16.
60, yeah?
60.
16. 1 second.
Sorry, it's just like we have human problems here. All right, so overall you have 2 minutes to speak. So try try to give extensive answers, but your answer to the first question should be a little shorter than to the second one. Okay, so choose any piece of paper. Read the question out loud and then start answering immediately. And try to speak louder.
What color is your school bag? My school color is black. What are the differences between online learning and traditional classroom learning? Which is better? I think traditional classroom learning is better because you can hear and see what they are.
Continue. You still have time.
And it's hard to make yourself do something in online learning. In classroom learning, you have no choice.
Good job. Answer your question.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
sometimes they have a range, they can show the range, but what color is your bag? Of course it's black.
So, okay. I mean, if you're saying violence, you know that you can say like, well, in the past, but I would really like.
Yeah, it's creativity.
Yeah.
More.
So that's why it's great. Yes, now I did.
Just I think the guys are like too direct. They don't think like.
Of course, always there.
I also think it's a generational problem that they don't use they can actually answer factually, but
Completely.
What is your number?
Number
800.
626.
So overall, you have 2 minutes to speak. Your answer to the first question should be a little shorter than to the second. You can speak more like when you answer the second question. So choose any paper you want, and read the question out loud and answer immediately. Try to speak louder. Okay.
So, sir,
Mm-hmm.
can you describe a special gift you received and why it was really good? The special gift I received is a big beer because the gift was special to me because the gift gifted my parents. What would you do if you got lost in a new city? I would call someone, maybe the police, and I would also phone my mom.
Continue.
And for example, if I got lost in a new city, I'm going to call the police and I will say say my name, my age, and what city it is.
Very good. I will take your paper. You can put it here. Thank you very much. You may go. Goodbye.
Wait. We will call you. We will call you. Just wait. Okay. Here you go.
We should always remember that there's white press, that's why they can't hear it out us. It's according that they couldn't hear the first one. Because they're stressed. I remember when I was what did she say?
I'm ready. Please come in. Hello. So what's your number? Yeah. Okay, so overall you have 2 minutes to speak. Your answer to the first question should be a little shorter than to the second question. So you should speak more in the end. Right? So choose any paper. So read the question out loud and then start answering immediately. Try to speak louder.
The first one, who is your favorite teacher and why do you want to learn lesson? My favorite teacher is teacher math because I learned this lesson. It's my favorite lesson because it is easy for me and I like it. Question 2. The job to break the rules for a good reason, why or not?
Sorry, translate.
I don't understand this question.
To break a rule, like when you have a rule, but you do the opposite. You do something you should not do.
So when you do something illegal, bad,
Illegal.
so can you read the question again?
If you have failed to break a rule for a good reason, why or why not?
So can you break a rule? Can you do something that you were told not to do? Okay, no problem. Very good.
Thank you.
Go. 800.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Just 1 minute.
1 minute, wait outside, wait outside. What is your number? 800? 70. So it's not 70, it's 17. All right, so overall we have 2 minutes to speak. So in the, usually your answer to the second question should be a little longer. Okay, so choose any question you like.
I usually wake up at 6 o'clock, and then, brush my face, and only then I eat my breakfast. After I did that, I would usually choose one to wear to school, and then, prepare myself to school, get my backpack, and do my makeup, do my hair, stuff, and then I go to school. After the school, I have it's either in English or art school. So when I have art school, I usually eat from the
Second question.
people should be allowed to work on their home for a wife or for a month. I don't think so because work at home is really different from work outside the home. And in your home, the atmosphere is really comfortable. And I don't think that people would take their work more seriously and would be more responsible for it if they were doing it at home.
Great, thank you very much.
You may go.
How will we grade the book?
She told me to give.
1 minute.
Wait outside. She told me to grade the student. That would be
Maybe you can see. Yeah, I can see. Right.
I just gave like a random intuitive score.
Okay.
Like the signature, can you mark the paper that she didn't sign?
She signed it already. Yeah.
But like the next one won't be signed. So
Right. Oh, yeah.
I'll take this.
You can call.
What is your number? 800. 31. Please sit down. 831. So overall, you have 2 minutes to speak. Your answer to the second question should be a little longer. Okay? So choose any piece of paper. See there? Read the question out loud and then start answering immediately. Okay? Continue. You still have time.
Okay, good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you. There we go.
Have a nice day.
Please wait outside. I will call you. She seems to be doing this live. Okay.
Playing. She's playing.
Okay, I'm ready.
So what is your number?
My number is 828.
28. All right, so all of you have 2 minutes to speak. So your answer to the second question should be a little longer, okay? So choose any piece of paper and take it. So, like, read the question out loud and then answer immediately.
What's your favorite school subject and what do you enjoy about it? My favorite subject is ICT. I enjoy programming and doing programs with computers. Would you rather be the main character in your favorite book or your favorite movie? I would be the main character in my favorite movie. My favorite movie is Joker. I love his philosophy and his behavior, emotions, feeling. I love all of them.
Keep on.
In this movie, and he's the one who
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah.
If you're done, it's fine.
Good job. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I remember I done a prize. Do you know?
It's done.
It's done.
So like her?
Yes.
Like her, she's
Mine.
also from South
Yes.
Turkish school, you know.
Really?
Yeah,
And
she's
you
from
are?
Bishkek. And Bishkek also has South Turkish school and also studies in South Turkish school.
When we, yes.
Okay. Next. Who's next? Where's the button? Speaking. Close the door, please. What's your number? 800?
814.
14. Okay, so overall you have 2 minutes to speak. Your answer to the, you have 2 questions. Your answer to the second question should be longer. Okay, so choose any ticket. Read the question out loud and then start answering immediately.
Question 1, do you prefer mornings or evenings? I prefer mornings because I like to sleep. Question 2, money can buy happiness. Do you believe this statement? Well, I believe it and I don't believe it because I don't know. Money can buy happiness sometimes because if you want something to get, like a figure or
food, you can buy it with money. But sometimes there's free happiness, like family love or lover, like that.
Yeah, continue. If you have something to say, you can continue, still have time.
That's all I have.
That's all. Okay, thank you.
Good job.
There you go.
Goodbye. Yes, we go.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I did the feedback a little, but I couldn't show it.
The boys, they should be like taught some communications because they're like they also autistic.
They can say that. That's all.
Right? Like I can. I use a chair.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're ready. So please sit down. So what is your number?
829.
Okay. So overall you have two questions and you have 2 minutes to speak. So your answer to the second question should be a little longer than the first one. Okay, so choose any ticket from there. Read the question out loud and then start answering immediately.
What's your favorite place in your city? I think the favorite place in my city is Botanic Park because there's very much plants and I really love plants. And I really love to watch around nature. There is more, for example, bats or squirrels and this wolves. Question 2. If a friend asked you to keep a secret that could hurt someone, what would you do? Of course, I would keep the secrets in my mind because if I will say it to somebody, they will feel hurt and they will be arguing with my friends. And it depends on what secret is that. For example, if it is something like I killed your family or something like that, I would not say to somebody, but I would say that to and I would talk about that with my friends and in one moment we would tell it to someone, for example to police and or to the doctor or something like that.
Great, good job. Thank you very much. Repeat your question.
Yeah, here we go.
Thank you. Sure.
Did anyone count? Are we like close to the?
I think we have enough questions for how many students we have. So
We have around 10 students.
I'm ready.
No. So your number, 800? Are you sure it's 380? Because everyone is.
Yeah, 830.
800.
13.
13.
Yeah, we already have to.
Thank you. So, you have 2 questions. Overall, you have 2 minutes to speak, but your answer to the second question should be a little longer. Okay, so choose any ticket. Read the question out loud and then start answering immediately.
Question: what is the capital of
the capital of my country is Astana. It's really beautiful. And I live here. My school is here. My friends are here. I really love this city. Do I answer the question too? Okay. If you were the president of your country, what's the first law you would change? I would probably change the law. The law for working, I would pay more for the people so the people would be rich and the country would be rich. Everyone would have a job and no homeless people would be left. So that's what I would do.
Do you have anything to say?
No.
Okay. Right, here we go.
Thank you.
Okay, so she's also very concise.
Yeah.
I just want to give him the chance, like we still have time, we can.
Yeah.
I don't know what to write.
It's okay. I give high scores and Dina gives low scores. So he gives somewhere in the middle.
On envoie WhatsApp. Ça va pas, Inch'Allah. Ok, je envoie. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, десять, одиннадцать, двенадцать, четырнадцать, пятнадцать, шестнадцать, семнадцать, восемнадцать, девятнадцать, двадцать, двадцать один, двадцать два, двадцать три, двадцать четыре, двадцать пять, двадцать шесть. Чмалки. Все? А, ты что-то вот другой. А,
Просто галочка.
супер. Сам 12.
That's all. This is